How's it going, everyone? ChaosKey here with another update vlog, and let's just cut to the chase. RWBY Volume Reviews, RWBY Volume 3, and why it's not out yet when it probably already should have. I underestimated just how much work this one was going to be. There is just so much to talk about with this volume, and given that the tournament fights are the focal point of the season, it's hard to just breeze right through them. Not to mention, there's always something crucial that happens in pretty much every episode in this volume. It's a lot. Like, I'm expecting this volume review to be well over an hour. Heck, it might be pushing towards the 2-hour mark, depending on how the editing goes. And it looks like there's one segment that I was planning to talk about in the final thoughts that I'm planning on cutting from this volume reviews and saving it for a later one. In terms of how far I am in the editing, I've completed the editing that covers everything up to Chapter 7, which is almost 50 minutes long. And I still have quite a bit in the volume to go with what happens in it. And the final thoughts? There are so many characters to talk about. And considering this volume is, spoilers, the exit for two prominent characters, I'm giving my full thoughts on those characters in this review. So yeah, I definitely need more time to work on it. I hope to get this out before the end of the year so I can move on to my next project, which I've already decided on. It's not the next countdown, and it's not the next key reviews. This particular topic I need to get out there sooner than later, lest a new installment to a certain franchise gets announced. But it might have been a good thing that this particular project didn't release yet, because of some revelations that happened regarding some certain other franchises. But the amount of stuff to talk about for RWBY Volume 3 isn't the only thing keeping me from finishing the review. And I'll just come out and say it. It's procrastination, either from just lying around watching YouTube or playing video games. I mean, what can I say? There have been a lot of games coming out that I wanted to play, so that took up some of my time. But the one game that has been the biggest offender of my procrastination and why I haven't finished the review is Genshin Impact. Yeah. If you've been following me on social media and the most recent countdown, you might have noticed that I've finally gotten into this game, starting with version 4.2, and considering there's no way to re-experience limited event stories or re-watch main story cutscenes with dialogue boxes in-game without having to start a new account, I have to record footage for those scenes as the new versions come out. As you can expect, this takes up a lot of time, especially with how much longer the stories have been compared to earlier Archon quests. But why am I bringing attention to this specifically? Well, I have all this footage, and I kind of want to use it for something. I don't want to make any promises, but I have this idea for a potential new video series where I share my experiences with and my thoughts on the game, going in order from each region starting with Mondstadt. Now, unfortunately, I didn't start recording footage of these story scenes until Interlude 3 because I didn't purchase a better capture card until this point. And I knew I wanted 1080p 60 FPS footage of Fontaine since Farina and her story are the whole reason I even started playing the game. So if I go through with this idea, videos that cover everything from Mondstadt to Sumeru might mostly consist of still images, but there are cutscenes officially uploaded, so I might fall back on that so it's not all still images. Again, I'm not making any promises for this, but it's an idea I really would like to do. And that's gonna do it for this update vlog. Once again, I apologize for videos taking forever to come out. It's just, I want to get them out when they're ready. But at least you guys now have a bit of an idea of what to expect from me. Well, I should probably get back to working on the volume review. So until next time, this is ChaosKey, signing out.